I'll take it from there.
Hey guys, Mike the Gaming Dad here, and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4. This is episode 23, and at the end of the last episode, Tinker Tom and I played shop and built this contraption that is going to get us inside the Institute for the first time. So yeah, very exciting. That's what we're going to be doing straight away.
Just stand on the platform.
But what I want to do as well is I received a note from Deacon, didn't I, at the end of the last episode as well, his recall code, which I didn't actually take a look at, so I'm going to, yeah, we're going to take a look at that as well. Don't actually know where it'll be. I'm going to assume it's in here, miscellaneous. Ah yeah, here we go, Deacon's recall code. You can't trust everyone. What? That's strange. Is that can't be his... Is he having me on here?
Hey.
Yeah?
Just stand on the platform.
Hey there.
I'll take it
You
from
know,
there.
I'm having second thoughts on the whole recall code. Wait, you read it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did read it actually.
Just stand on the platform.
Why shouldn't I read it?
I'll take it from there.
Why shouldn't I read it?
Just in case it gets stuck in your head. You know, like if I say Radroach. Now, don't think of Radroach. See?
Just stand on the platform.
And if it's a real simple code, then one slip and goodbye, Deacon. Anyway, only read it if you have to.
Okay.
Just stand on the platform.
Sure, I can help you out.
Let's read it to him.
You know, I'm having second thoughts on the whole recall code. Wait, you read it,
Just stand on the platform.
Read recall code.
You can't trust everyone.
Just stand on the platform. I'll take it from there.
Yeah. Did I have you going? Don't take it personal. Look, I lie to everyone. Maybe I'm just another human that has people back home he wants to protect. Then again, maybe not.
Oh my god. Get a load of this guy, honestly.
I'll take it from there.
Oh, I was so convinced. I was so convinced that he was actually a synth. Like, when he said it, I was like, yeah, I get it. 110%. Like, he's too weird to not be a synth. Like, I fell hook, line, and sinker for that. Ah, oh, what a douchebag, honestly. Why lie?
Is that really why you lied to me?
I'm supposed to be showing you the ropes in the railroad. So let's just say this is lesson, well, whatever number we're at. That code I gave you is a hard truth. You can't trust everyone. Even if someone sounds sincere, they could be a synth replacement working for the Institute. The bitch of the problem is recognizing the 90% of the time someone's on the up and up, and the 10% of the time you're being played.
I'll take it from there.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe, like, can you believe this guy?
Just stand on the platform.
Gaslighting SOB. Oh, I actually used to like Deacon. Like, he's actually a bit of a douche. I'm changing my opinion of him.
Stand on the platform. I'll take it from there.
I don't know what to believe anymore. Oh, let's get him inside and do this.
Just stand on the platform. I'll take it from there.
So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh, man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About synths. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the RF. We got it.
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Now!
I couldn't tell what was going on there. I was looking for what's her face who was talking to me. I couldn't see anywhere. Tom was like having an absolute meltdown. Now, what did it actually say there? Upload encrypted message on any Institute terminal. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm playing Starfield now.
Hello.
Father?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Yeah, right. I guess we're not going in undercover then. Where's this elevator? Not down here.
Useless.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
No, your brainwashing's not going to work on me.
Welcome to the Institute.
Seen enough of you douchebags.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Damn right I am. Is that him? Oh my gosh. Sean.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm...
Broken.
I'm just gonna nick all your stuff while I'm here. What else can we take? Oh yeah, why not? Let's have all these. Oh no, carry weight. Damn you.
Don't have the key.
Should have sorted this out before I came in here. Normally I'm quite good at remembering to do that, but... Yeah, the news about Deacon kind of ruined me a little bit. Alright, we won't nick all this stuff, we'll just make a mess instead. Damn Institute. Throw your vases everywhere. Take that. Showed them.
Can't pick this. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Is it really you?
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Yeah, I'm your dad.
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Those bastards. Okay. We're leaving. Dad's here now. I'm going with option B.
Those bastards. They took you from me.
What's going on? Father? Father!
I'll kill them. Gonna give him the great first impression. Open the door.
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Father?
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
What have they done to him?
But disappointing.
Oh, that's not the real
The
Sean.
child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father? I'm not calling anyone daddy. I could kill you.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
Answers asshole. Where's my son?
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you, after all this time.
I didn't skip that conversation
It's
on
me.
then.
I am Sean. I am your son.
Oh my god, I did not expect this. Like, no, I've just learned I'm going to listen to Deacon here. Everyone's full of shit. I'm going to take that lesson on board.
Bullshit.
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun. You'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Oh, this is blagging my head. Why?
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Yep, so they needed humans.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
I don't really know whether I should believe him, to be honest. I don't know. I'm going to keep questioning for now.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Okay, right. Where should we start? Let's start with... Yeah, let's start with my wife. They shot her, didn't they, right at the start? Well, Kellogg did.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage, yeah.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I'm surprised he kept Kellogg around. If he says he went over the incident many, many times, there'd have been times when he was probably angry, surely. Let's see what he's got to say about Kellogg.
Kellogg? He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived.
Well, yeah, obviously.
It wasn't
if you are who you say you are
that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You used him.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
The Institute.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Why you?
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
No, it's not really, to be honest. I've seen what the Institute synths do above ground.
I won't be a part of this. I can't.
Why? Because of the reputation of the Institute. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Dismissive.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
A baby who's lived in the Institute the whole time thinks that the Institute has everyone's interests at heart. Shock. I don't know whether it feels. I feel like it's leading us down. Like we're going to have to play along. Or we could keep saying no. I don't know. Let's go with. Let's see what he has to say.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
I feel like it was leading me to this point anyway. I don't really know how I was, whether there was a way of getting out of that, so... Right, I still need to remember why I'm actually here. I need to upload this encrypted message on any Institute terminal. Desdemona gave me an encoded holotape that I can use at any Institute terminal to make contact with the Railroad's guardian angel Patriot. Perhaps with him or her we can devise a way to rescue many sins. Yeah. Let's meet these divisional leaders as well while we're here.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Looks like everyone I need to meet is downstairs. Wonder where I upload this holotape.
You call this a clean floor? Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
My apologies, sir. I was issued a defective cleansing unit.
Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Yes, sir.
Spend enough time here, and you'll be sick to death of the word synth. I certainly am.
You seem like a nice chap, Lawrence.
Excuse me, Doctor.
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what. Real people doing real thinking and real work. That's the future I want.
Yeah, no argument there.
No argument here.
Nice to meet someone who isn't obsessed with replacing people with machines. I've been saying for years that we're too reliant on these synths, but nobody wants to listen. Maybe you can talk some sense into them. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here.
No, I don't intend to stay, to be honest.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Institute Corsa. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm supposed to be uploading this holotape. Yeah, let's talk to these leaders first. Maybe more will become clear when I've spoken to them. It looks like they're all below me. How do we get down there? Oh, there's one.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know.
Doctor.
Most of them have lasted long
You really
past the
are
projected
here.
lifespans.
Well, all right.
If you ask
I'm
me,
Allie.
they
Allie
were built
Fillmore.
pretty well.
You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I wanted to find my son.
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
No, not so fast.
I'm not on board with anything.
No? And yet here you are, poking around. One might find that suspicious. If you're not planning on staying, I'd recommend keeping your hands to yourself. Wouldn't want to give the impression you're up to something. And consider having another talk with Sean. He really is anxious to have you with us. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Well, to answer your early question, I'm not even still convinced that is Sean, to be honest. Who built all this?
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it. I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
Didn't really learn a lot from
All
her.
set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks again.
Of course.
God, look at this place.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
Advanced systems.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Madison Lee.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What work would that be?
What is it you're working on?
Advanced Systems, Special Projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Everything okay?
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Okay. Yeah, don't talk to that other professor. I think she's, we might have, given too much away. I don't think she trusts us. Oh, what's this?
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive, but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this.
I just noticed I can access this
Danae
terminal.
has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far.
I can access this one as well, but this one's not red. Maybe I'll do that.
I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy.
Don't think I can go in there.
I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment.
Didn't mention it,
I'm well aware that
Firetown
others
runs
are
from 10 p.m. to 6
put
a.m.
off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
Okay, yeah, I can access these terminals, so see if we can upload that thing through here. View access logs. No, this isn't anything to do with that. These look like notes regarding the testing of child Sean Synth.
If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
I'm just firing at a wall here, testing out weapons.
I used to work exclusively on the synth projects, but lately I prefer less animated pursuits.
I wish I had more time to spend with Quentin, but...
Right, that's two of the scientists talked to. Let's speak to the other two, and then I want to try and work out where I need to place this thing that Desdemona gave me.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I
Can I
intend
go in
to
here?
speak to Father about
Scanning.
these unannounced security
Subject
sweeps of
identified.
yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some
So
heads
much
together.
research, so little time.
Always be
Targeting
vigilant.
package upgrades I
We
asked
have
for.
many
Maybe I should take some courses
You're here.
with me.
Glad you made it.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana?
Hi, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
You don't trust me, do you?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Ah, yeah, there's quite a lot of them. I might have helped a few of them get away.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
It was useless. Does it matter how I defeated it?
Why does it matter?
If there is some defect in Courser combat programming, then it must be identified and corrected. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Do you want to ask him anything else? Acting head of SRB.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
Pardon me, sir.
Feels like this project has been going on for months.
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
So creepy, this place. I mean, look at this. Inserting stuff into like people's spines. It's a synth spine that like sits there.
Dr. Orman's lecture on cold fusion was nothing short of a revelation.
Oh, there's a terminal here. What if we can put it in this one? Oh, I've just noticed actually, yeah, there, load holotape. I didn't see that before. Oh gosh, which holotape is it? Advanced system notes, Atomic Command. Atomic Command's a game, I'm pretty sure. Course chip data, no, it won't be that. Lead engineers holotape, no. Network scanner, is it that one? I think it might be network scanner. Yeah, I'll try that one. Oh, what's this? Transmitted Tom key, symmetric key found, handshake successful, command. Message from Tom. What's that? The Big D demanded a tutorial be included, so here it is. Short version, plug this into any Institute terminal and copy the message. Long version, Patriot's been sending us short coding messages for years using an evil little encryption scheme. It was a bitch and a half to reverse engineer. Patriot's got skill, but I nailed it. Put this whole tape on any Institute terminal and it'll deliver a GIF wrap message straight to Patriot. You're going into the belly of the beast, friend. Don't trust anything. TT out. Right. Copy encrypted message. There we go. Detected foreign program. Copying urgent reply from terminal. Copy complete. Read urgent reply. Acknowledged. Meet at the Advanced Systems Maintenance Room. I wonder what initiate network scan is. Ah. Dunno. Yeah, there we go. Let's eject that. Let's not leave that in there to be found. Right, so has that given us now a... Yes, we now have a new, an actual marker now. So I'm going to go talk to the final of the doctors, and then we'll go and find this informant. I'm going to come out and say it though. I'm actually,
You smell like you've been
even
above
though
ground.
even though I understand that the Institute are evil, it's I didn't expect that there'd be this storyline that you could follow, as in like you could actually almost like jump into bed with them. I'm interested to actually play it from this side and see what the Institute outcome is, like if you do side with them and then follow that storyline. I didn't expect it to be this sort of rich, you know, like with this many like NPCs and probably stuff to do. Like I understood that they were a faction, but I didn't think that they were going to be like a playable faction, if that makes sense. It's definitely piqued my interest. I'm really starting to understand now when people say this game has got like an insane replayability. I've got so many different ideas of like characters I could play as this, like from like downright chem-ridden, alcohol-addicted like assholes, like almost like playing as like a raider. But then obviously, yeah, like the different factions you can side with, and then like now obviously I'm thinking, well, I could join up with the Institute as like a completely other one, so.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing
Who's this
Dr.
dude?
Holgren's synth
Oh my
gorilla
gosh.
project is showing promising results.
Gorillas.
Rumor is, Advanced Systems will be starting a new dark matter initiative soon.
Weird faces. Gorilla program.
Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
There's still people, and they're suffering. We can at least
Brendan
admit that it's
Volker.
incredible. After all, how can we hope to read?
I'm deliberately not speaking to all these people, by the way, like the named ones, because I don't want to end up, yeah, jumping down a rabbit hole of receiving a load of random Institute stuff to do when I know I'm not going to be siding with them and have zero interest in siding with them in this playthrough. See what's on this terminal though. SZI Phase 2 Development. Zoological Initiative Phase 2 Journal. Initial thoughts, what to create. We've engineered creatures that inhabit the sky and the land. The next logical step is a creature of the sea. It's playing God, aren't they? The greatest challenge remains data collection, accurate measurements, behavioural data, life cycle, habitat, etc. Might Nahant have something useful? Note to self, request that we allocate a scavenger team to that area. So which aquatic creature makes a good candidate? Start with size. Nothing too large, nothing too small. Most promising candidates: genus Delphinus, genus Cacarhinus. On-site habitat will be a logistical challenge. Expansion of bioscience likely necessary, including large water tank. Many logistical challenges to implement. Facilities division likely to oppose this. Yeah, I'm not sure if you come to them with the need of a giant water tank because you want to grow some synthetic dolphins or something. They're probably going to be like, we can use that space for something else. I have to pitch this as the first step in a broader plan. What else can go in the aquatic habitat? Can we grow food there? What other experiments could we do? Could we develop underwater synth models to carry out seabed salvage operations? Probably far-fetched, need to work on this more. We'll table this journal for the time being, focus on other priorities until I can come up with more reasons that will benefit from the aquatic habitat, can still gather data in the meantime. Warwick Homestead Initiative. Mission statement. The Warwick Homestead Initiative was conceived to facilitate field testing of various genetically modified specimens in the unique climate of the Commonwealth. It is hoped that we gain insight into the effects of trace radiation on the growth and development of said specimens. We of the Bioscience Division are in full agreement of the following hypothesis. Subjected to the proper levels of ambient radiation and soil pH, such as those found in the exceptionally fertile soil at Warwick Homestead, our modified seed specimens are likely to exhibit accelerated growth rate and a twofold increase in size. Implementation. Stage 1. Using genetic manipulation, we'll develop a unique breed of Cucurbitaceae with similar characteristics to those commonly farmed in the Commonwealth. Acquire Roger Warwick, Patriarch of Warwick Homestead, and conduct a series of intense interrogation sessions to learn all we can about his life and family. With the intelligence gathered in Stage 2, create a synth replica of Roger Warwick and embed the unit on site at Warwick Homestead to oversee the operation directly. SRB will handle logistics of this aspect of the initiative. Stage 4, begin covert deliveries of prototype seed batches for planting. Stage 5, collect observational data from embedded unit. Stage 6, when sufficient data has been collected, retrieve synth unit and specimens for lab study. Purge all surface evidence of the initiative. I don't think I need to keep reading this. I'm getting very much similarities between Vault-Tec, to be honest. These seem like the next phase of Vault-Tec. They're just like conducting little experiments in the little lab, and then whenever there's human collateral damage, like they don't even seem interested in it. Like this one, for example, I don't know who this Warwick is, but they were just like, yeah, well, we want to conduct an experiment on that land, so we're just going to replace that human with a synth of our own. So what happens to the real Warwick? Where does he go? Yeah, these are like Vault-Tec Mark II, aren't they? Is what I'm kind of getting. Right, let's go talk to this scientist.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Clayton.
Doc. Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
So you're the plant guy and the animal guy. What work?
Like what? I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas aren't real. I mean, I kind of got that the gorillas are not real. But we're going to play along.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
Not sure yet. I'm not just going to go straight out with I doubt it, because we've already made one scientist a bit suspicious of us.
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know, but it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
There we go. Complete institutionalized. Tell me more about these synth gorillas.
Tell me more about those.
Oh, that's so weird.
On the whole,
as if that was the actual
I'd say they were a
response.
success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
So you've created some synth gorillas who started acting aggressively and killed your synth handlers. Well, I'm pretty sure if you put some handlers in with real gorillas, they might start acting aggressive and could kill them. So I don't really see any difference between how they would normally behave. Right, we need to go catch up with Patriot.
Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir.
Hey,
I carried
it's
out my
me.
duties.
So you're the one who sent the encrypted message.
Liam
How did you even
Binet.
do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
Yes, I mean,
What's Trinity?
but
I mean, he's just kind of told us that, but no, we'll just go say straight in. Tom cracked it.
But I swear it's not.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
Sir, I assure you that won't be.
What do you think?
Won't happen again.
What do you think?
At the very least, I'm hoping it means you won't turn me in. But you really are a friend, aren't you?
Yes, but the railroad didn't actually tell me.
Is that what it said? The railroad didn't bother telling me.
What? The railroad? As in the railroad? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
Wow, so this was the guy that was helping the synths escape.
How did you help synths escape?
Through hacking. The departments focus their best talents on hard science. Why waste time on terminal security, right? The SRB is the exception, and unfortunately, they control which synths go to the surface. But a forged work order from, let's say, bioscience can get a hand-picked synth on surface detail. And it turns out the railroad was waiting for them. Wow.
Yep. Well, why help synths? Let's see what his motives are.
Why are you helping synths?
At first, I just wanted to see if I could get away with it. It was a challenge, you know? But then I realized the synths are really just like us, except without any freedom. I decided to help the ones that wanted to escape, so they can have a better life.
Okay.
You saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths at once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now.
Yeah, probably. Alright, come on, Liam.
You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. no offense.
Yeah, I've not spent that much time on the surface compared
I'm
to
not
some
sure if we
people.
could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know?
I said when I first came into here that I felt like I was playing Starfield, and I still can't shake that. It's like I feel like they've borrowed so much from this game to put in that in Starfield.
C-114, it's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z-1. He's a friend. He's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Okay, we've got a speech check here. Fighting for you.
Because the members of the railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom. I thought only Mr. Benet cared. But your friends actually fight for us?
That's what the railroad does, Z-1. He's from the surface.
I've never met another human willing to help. But, sir, we must make this quick.
Right now, how many synths want to escape, Z-1?
The ones I know for certain? 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Just a few high-security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Yeah, of course.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
Okay, right. Where am I going to find that?
Where would I find that?
Unfortunately, I don't know. The obvious place won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Right, there we go. We're making some progress. Let's go talk to Desdemona.
My daddy says your father's daddy, but he looks so much older than you.
Yeah, I know, it's a bit of a mind talk, isn't it?
Hello.
Father's a great man. You must be very proud.
Sir, we've had another situation. A code red.
What? This is the third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How could this
Look
happen?
at these dudes up here.
If you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right.
More patrols
that's all for
and
now.
more rounds.
Right away, sir.
How do we get out of this
You
place?
see anything even remotely suspicious,
I just do it using this now because we've had a courser ship added. Can I just fast travel out of here?
Immediately.
Oh yeah, we can just go in and out now.
Hey, it's Charmer. Charmer's back.
There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
Woo! See, Jazz, I told you the molecular stabilization matrix held.
Funny, you didn't sound certain yesterday. It is really, really good to see you. Did it work? Did you make it inside the
Pam
Institute?
wants to talk with you.
Yes, I did.
Desdemona.
Oh, thank God.
Woo! See, Jazz, I told you
I
the
hate it when he
molecular
does this.
stabilization matrix held.
Funny, You didn't sound certain.
Yeah, we've had this conversation
It is
like
really,
15
really
seconds
good to
ago.
see you. Did it work? Did you make it inside the Institute?
Yes, I did. Thought I died. The Institute is paradise. I don't think they're going to appreciate that.
The signal interceptor worked. I've been to the Institute and back again.
I almost can't believe it. In Tom's holotape, did you make contact with Patriot?
Yes, I did.
I met Patriot. His name is Liam Benet.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step. Get to it.
Okay.
Heads up, Tom's got more goodies in stock. Check with him.
Okay, we'll do that.
Confirming presence of rogue variable.
Enter Institute report. Though it wasn't a certainty, thankfully the signal interceptor worked. When I materialised, I found myself in an empty room. Z114 can get the 13 synths in place, but in order for them to make it to the teleporter, Patriot needs a username and password for V1 of CIT's Code Defender. End of report.
Dispensing data. There are 3 independent reports of Courser activity. Analysis conclusion. The Institute is actively looking for railroad assets. Stopgap solution. Terminate Courser threats whenever possible.
Yep, that makes sense.
Seems logical to me.
This unit's logic circuit's target designated Courser Alpha is in a defended location with lower generation synth targets. Eliminate Courser variable, leaving no survivors. End of discussion.
Operation Jackpot was a success?
Eliminate another
We were
Courser.
running perilously low on supplies.
Desdemona.
If you need something, take it. That's what it's there for.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman. Wilfred. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs. Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
81%, I like those odds. Okay, yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Pam.
Complement detected. Analysis irrelevant.
After you get the password report back here. With any luck, we'll have a game plan by then.
I like Pam. I like Pam more than this douchebag here.
You're the real deal. You actually made it inside the Institute.
I did.
You really walked the Freedom Trail. By yourself.
Yeah, I did that as well.
You gotta
Hi,
be
Tom.
careful, man. The Institute is everywhere.
Hey there.
You must not be afraid of heights with all the work on the Mila project. You got the time? I got another site we could place another one of my babies.
Oh yeah, okay, I forgot about these.
Or we could just do some shopping.
Anything new from Mila?
Anything new from Mila?
Ooh, Pam's like a glowing one in a crater, soaking up all the data from Mila's cameras. The atmospheric sensors haven't picked up anything yet, but give it time.
I thought I had a
I gotta go. Right you are.
something else to give him. A mission that I'd done. Let's just go through them. Unless I've actually just handed that in already. Let's have a look at what I've actually done. Ruined skyscraper, molecular level, Hunter hunted, weather vane, Boston Bugle. Or maybe it was that one I had to give him. Alright, see what he's got for sale.
Hey, I got everything you field agent types need. Even a few Tinker Tom specialities.
Yeah, let's see.
Show me what you got.
Made a new batch of whatnots for you.
Gauss rifle. Wow. High-speed shredding minigun. That looks mean. Muzzled quad-barrel missile launcher. Tinker Tom special, I think he's always had that. Armoured suits. Is he got 5 more mealers? I hope I don't need to do all of them. Signal interceptor plans. Deliverer mods. Calibrated powerful receiver. I think I've got one of them already. I'll take some rounds though. Let's buy shotgun rounds. They're always handy. And we'll take the 308s.
Are you trying to impress someone? Come on, drop some of that.
Oh yeah, am I over encumbered now? Oh, we have a level up as well. What can we go with? There's lots of ones down here I've not really looked at. All these like ones in like rows 8, 9 and 10 I've not really given much thought to. Sniper would be a good one considering I predominantly use long range weapons. Yeah, let's put a point into perception. Start working on filling up these to get to a higher level perks. Right, where is Deacon? I need to unload some rubbish on him.
I hope to God the Institute doesn't find us here. At least not soon.
Update or maybe he's over here.
Welcome to HQ.
Deacon.
Hey,
bet you never met a synth before Glory.
Let's see what I got in my pockets.
What's he carrying? Carrying a few things for me already. Let's give him our junk, because I'm going to... I'll drop this all off before we head out again. Oh, hang on a minute, no, I don't want to do that. Right, that's not actually cleared us up. There we go, right, we're under now. Let's head out of here. Look at this, everyone's chilling by the bar.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
No problem,
That's
Sheffield. What have you got in your mug there?
One day at a time. My back hurts.
Some Nuka-Cola?
My feet hurt. Everything hurts.
Who's here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's as simple as that.
Most people's at the bar. Oh no, look at this. That's not supposed to be like that. Have I positioned it the wrong way round? I wonder. Is that why the Brahmin's there? Let me... Maybe because the Brahmin's using it, I don't know. Or let me actually select it. Ah, here we go. If I put it this way. If you're wondering why the I've now got collisions, I've not actually, the mod is not enabled at the minute. So I built this place and then disabled it. Maybe the Brahmin will use it the other way around now. But yeah, Deacon.
Heads up.
What you need? What's mine is yours, pal.
Targeting triple barrel missile launcher. I'm going to store this radium rifle actually. I had fun using it, but I'm going to go back to just carrying my 3 weapons. Try and reduce our carry weight a bit. Right, sell some of this stuff off.
Another day of hard work. It never changes.
Yeah? You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty
Who
stomach.
works in the store? Can't remember who it is. Maybe it's because of the time. Let's have a sleep, see if they'll come back. Who have I just slept next to? Ah, yeah, there we go. Brahmin's on the right side now. No, still not here. Let's just work out who it is. You're assigned to... You're not assigned to anything. You're assigned to food. You're assigned to... I think you're assigned to the armory, maybe. Oh yeah, it's you, who I was sleeping next to.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Yeah, come on, get out of bed.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I want to see your...
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
How do I see the... Can I only see the shop inventory for like the work in there? Let's just go back to sleep. Right, now that it's morning, are they going to be there?
The farm's not much.
No.
But it's something.
Oh, this is
Not
weird.
many doctors around these days. Should let me take a look at you.
What about you?
See what's wrong with me, Doctor.
What's feeling off today? What can you tell me?
Oh no, not this.
Actually, it's nothing.
On your way then.
Hi.
If you need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
That, or is it under that?
Could use some supplies, actually.
Let's see what I can spare.
Oh yeah, here we go. Right, what can I sell you? Can you take anything? Yeah, right. Let's get rid of all this rubbish. Covert sweater vest can go. Carrying so many Nuka-Cola Quantums, and they weigh 1 each. Yeah, let's get rid of some of them. Grilled Ragstag. They give you plus 25 carry weight, but I'm carrying 13. Maybe we'll get rid of some of them as well. Yeah, I don't need all this food. Not when I've got as many stim packs as I have. Right, what's she got? It's worth having. I need to try and get it down to enough that she can actually trade all this. I might have to take some aid offer. Don't really need them, but I need another one. There we go. Right, we're ready to go out. Where's this taking me? Fraternal Post 115. Well, that's not far actually, it's across the river, so we can probably walk that. North. I do need to equip this stuff though. Right, which way goes across the river here? Is it just that bridge? Or is there another one? Don't know if there is. I mean, I can just swim across, can't I? Because we have Water Boy. How do we get over here? Didn't consider this. Didn't consider there'd be a wall at the other side. Oh no. We've made a fatal error. Ah, can I get over here? Yeah, there we go. Only a small detour. Cambridge Polymer Labs. Oh, hello there.
Welcome
Molly.
to the Cambridge Polymer Labs. Employment opportunities await in the field of scientific research. Shall we begin your application now?
Yeah, why not?
Sure, I'm game.
Let's begin the interview. Due to increased demands for staff in all fields, we have condensed the employment test accordingly. Question 1. Do you possess previous experience with polymer synthesis?
You need me.
Sounds like you need me regardless, so let's get down to brass tacks.
Calculating test results. I am pleased to offer you the position of Sales Coordinator. Expect a loquacious future in haggling for military funding. Would you like the orientation before beginning your work in the labs?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. Please find an open seat, and we will begin the presentation. The genesis of Cambridge Polymer Labs lies in the research of a group of brilliant graduate students. John Elwood, Erica Woolham, and Wilfred Bergman met during their time together at CIT. This slide shows them at their graduation. Their research into nucleostrictive and piezoelectric polymers caught the attention of Colonel George Kemp in the fall of 2073. In the spring of 2074, the company was founded, with a generous grant provided by the Defense Experimental Research Project Initiative. The research produced here has resulted in several of the components used in the Liberty Prime project that led to the successful defense of Anchorage. The company enjoys a strong relationship with the military and welcomes your addition to the research team that helps build a better America. Please follow me to the research lab so that you may begin your work. Complimentary beverages are provided for employees. Please label any food or cigarettes you leave in the break room.
I love just playing along with these like synths. Not synths, robots. Like a lot of them just seem to be stuck in like their pre-war programming. another quantum. Why
I don't know
not?
if even a scaver would take that.
Why not? I'm gonna take this glass because I need glass. Where's she gone?
Sales staff are provided with a business suit, the cost of which will be deducted from your first commission. Please take a moment to dress in your proper work attire and follow me into the clean room.
Okay, where's the work attire? Maybe... Oh, maybe this is just... Maybe there isn't one here.
The research staff will greet you on the other side of the clean room. Thank you for your attention, and welcome to the team.
No problem, Molly.
Please enter the clean room. I have been instructed to inform you that Director Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted milestones.
Is the old world this clean?
Consequently,
I
staff
really
will
can't
not be
imagine.
allowed to leave the labs until the piezonucleic lining project has been completed. Please
Okay.
report to the project lead, Dr. Elwood Woolham, for specific research assignment. Starting decontamination sequence.
Contamination detected. Initiating decontamination sequence.
What is going on here? It's actually giving me rads.
Decontamination.
I think you've got an issue with your decontamination room.
Contamination detected. Initiating decontamination.
Does this like just kill you if you don't fix it? Open exterior, open interior, clean room door. System error, function currently unavailable due to security lockdown. Oh, brilliant! Right, how do we get out of here? Yeah, you're
Decontamination complete.
your thing's not working. It's this one, clean room terminal. Oh, we need to fix ourselves up, don't we? Good job I have a life supply of stim packs. Cambridge Polymer Labs. I've got two things going on here now. Erica's terminal. Oh no, I can hear. Where's that coming from? I can hear a what they called. My mind's gone blank. Ghoul. They upstairs? Oh yeah, they're above me. It would
If you
appear.
ever need to feel sleepy, ask Tinker Tom what they were doing here.
Now let's read this terminal. Nucleo Restrictive Lining Project. Project Thesis. Initial studies have led us to hypothesize that by taking a known piezoelectric material, or piezoelectric material, lead zirconium titanate, PZT, and properly applying a polymer of gold and lithium hydride, that a localized conversion of the ionizing radiation to electrical energy might be achieved. This method of compact energy harvest may prove suitable for application to pre-existing power armor currently in use by US armed forces. Thermal dissipation. Initial tests have proved that the methodology is sound. Radioactive energy harvest is 15 times higher than current automotive fusion engines. Unfortunately, there are still problems that we need to overcome. The ionic excitation in the gold that produces the harvestable electrons also creates a buildup of thermal waste. The heat is not substantial from a macro perspective, but due to the low shear modulus, the gold suspension in the nano weave starts to break down quickly under extended use. We are going to attempt to change the dosing pattern on the gold to produce thinner strands through the material. The increased surface area should help dissipate the thermal energy, much like a heatsink. Tensile strain. The newer dosing patterns have been successful at dissipating the heat generated by the reaction. We've taken a slight hit to the harvest efficiency, but extended the static material lifetime from a matter of days to several years. While this is, from our perspective, already a successful experiment, the project parameters require flexible lining that can be applied to power armor. It seems we underestimated the tensile strain the armor produces, and the thinner gold weave in the material ends up shredding, so to speak, under the heavy use. Colonel Kemp was less than pleased and threatened to pull the funding if we can't produce the promised results. So we need to go back to the thicker weave and find a different way to solve the thermal dissipation issue. Trapped. We've been trapped in the lab for days now and tensions are running high. The team is fractured and falling apart. They don't know what is going on outside and have started making attempts to escape the lab. While I was sleeping, they managed to cut a hole through the thinner interior wall of the clean room, but have been unable to break through the hardened outer wall. Will started talking with some of the others about going at the problem from a more oblique angle, which got me to thinking about the thermal dissipation problem when it dawned on me. If we change the dosing pattern so it isn't producing nanoholes perpendicular to the surface but instead at an angle, we might be able to reflect the most direct radioactive particles and trapping only those coming in at an oblique angle to the material. We would achieve a lower energy harvest, but the heat dissipation issues might be solved. Tom, Mary and I are going to gather the samples needed to try it. We're so close. We've been unable to gather the samples needed to try the new dosing pattern. Will has locked himself in one of the labs and has been attempting to hack into the administrated systems. When we tried to get the U-238 we need from the isotope containment, he locked it down, leaving Mary stranded inside. He said he is going to set the facility defense system so that it looks like the lab has been breached. This will unlock the clean room, but will also activate the automated defenses which will see us as attackers. He means to fight his way out, but that's suicide. He's the only one in the lab with military training, and we don't even have real weapons. I've tried to tell him that we can complete the project, that we have the answer now, but he refuses to see reason and doesn't believe John will actually let us out. We've managed to pull down part of the resealing in C1, which will get us into the utility crawl space. It can't get us out, but it should be able to get us above the lab Will is barricading himself in. I don't like it, but we have to get the drop on him. Polymer coating applicator. Scan loaded regions. Check current fabrication parameters. Run loaded fabrication routine. Okay, that's not done anything. Unidentified sample 11317. We put that in here. Do we need another one? Right region, input hydrochloric acid. Okay, yes, we've got to put stuff in these. Check current fabrication parameters. Okay. Which... So if I take this off, is that... Yeah, that's wanting us to do that. Right, I'm going to have to find how to do this. Oh, word.
Don't mean to make you nervous, but I don't think we're... Got him! We're back in business!
I can hear lots of footsteps above me. Guess we know what happened to all the scientists.
Now that's just annoying.
Deacon's getting a bit of a kick in.
Back before I met you, I'd go whole days without massacring a bunch of things. On it. Wrong move, pal. We made that look easy. Aw, we were having such a good firefight.
So we get a lot of rads up here.
You know, I do like long, lazy, dull days, right?
Door control terminal. Oh, what we got here? Desolate. Oh, 5 likenesses. That's good. Absolute. SOL and TE. Hey, we're in. That was nice and easy.
done with that yet?
Radioactive containment password. We got Brahmin meat. How's that got in here? Oh, we've got another sample here. I'll take that. Bergman's thing. Isotope containment. Disengage containment lockdown. Breach detected in containment area. Laboratory should be evacuated until repairs can be made. Protective gear should be used at all times. Facility defense systems. Emergency override facility breached. Defense system set to kill on site. Clean room. Access locked by user J. Elwood. Yeah, we know that. Right, internal mail relay. What's all this? Oh, this is more law to read. I'm not going to go through all that. Password request archive. There we go, we've got that. Username T. Williams. Password Vernon is an idiot. Right, we've got that at least. Complete underground undercover, so we can return to Desdemona. But I need to complete this research project. Oh no, they're now going to kill me, aren't they? They weren't doing that before.
We live to fight another day, and night, and day, etc., etc.
Oh,
Fighting
Molly.
again.
Sorry, Molly. Got the director's key though. Does that mean I can get out? I think that means I can get out, but now do I not need to complete it? So much stuff in here. Useful stuff as well. Let's take the stuff that I know is definitely useful. I've got another sample there. Oh no, we've got a suicide note here. That's dark. Everyone else left tried to get into Bergman's lab to get the password for the isotope containment, but he rigged up some kind of gun. Erica was killed. Most of my hair is gone from the radiation and I can barely see. There's no way I can finish the research on my own now, so I've chosen to make it a quicker end. John Elwood, I'll see you in hell. Man, that is rough. Rat poison in a teacup.
you do the talking. If I pick anything up, I'll let you know afterwards.
Well, I've picked up 3 things now. It says I've completed the mission, but I kind of want to see what happens if you put them in. There's a lot of radiation here, it seems. Is that coming out of this vent? Yeah. Alright, let's put them in here. So we have to work out which one is the right one to do. Do I not have an isotope? Can any of them be an isotope? No. Let's work out what these samples actually are. Scan loaded reagents. One's gold, one's cobalt. Okay. Right. Oh, we still can't put any of them in there. I wonder if I've missed anything. Oh yeah, we've got one here. What's this? Sample. Come on. 413.
Insert something Shakespearean, and we got fun time incoming.
Got one here as well, 65. Isotope containment terminal. Oh, this is just security door control. Oh no. I've unlocked a glowing one. It would appear. Where have they gone? Can't work out where he's gone. Oh, it's up there. How's he got up there? Yeah, I was in this room, wasn't I, when it walked out of here?
Not a good sound. Let's move it.
Let's keep looking around, see if we can find anything else. Oh, he's over there now.
I heard some. There you are.
Oh no, he's gonna wake everyone up.
We win. Again.
Thankfully, I don't think there's anyone on this floor for him to wake up then. Right, what did we unlock that allowed him out? Was it this through here? Yeah. Alright, we're going to need Rad-X, I think, to go in here. Even with Rad-X, we're picking up crazy amounts of radiation. Don't know if there's any reason I need to be in here. That was the room I was looking in earlier, wasn't it? Ah, U238, is that what I need to pick up? Yeah, maybe it was that. Right, I've got a lot of compounds going on now. Let's try all these. I've got an isotope. I've got 2 more samples. What are these? Scan loaded reagents. Tungsten and gallium. Right, so am I going to have to work out which of these things I need to run with U238? Check current fabrication parameters. So it says we need, is it lithium hydride in 1 and gold in 2? Is that actually telling me what I need?
I'm in the mood for some Blamco mac and cheese.
Tries this one. I don't have what was it, lithium?
Ooh, or maybe my
Regent 1 lithium hydride, so I don't actually have that yet. Okay, let's keep looking. Must be a room I've not been in. Oh, here we go, another sample. Hopefully this is the one I need. Yeah, hazmat suit. I do have one of those, don't I? I could have worn that to go into that room. Forgot I actually had that on me. Feather duster. No, I'm not taking any more office desk fans. I have got far too many of those. Hopefully this is the sample I need. Lithium hydride, there we go. Right. Are we right now? Lithium hydride in 1, gold in 2. Run loaded fabrication routine. Please observe at viewing window. Output will be dispensed at wall panel. Appears on a nuclear power armor chest.
Nice.
Radiation exposure increases action point refresh speed. Interesting. I take these now. I don't really know why I'd need to take them, but is that right? Have I done that right? is that a way of getting a unique power armor chest? Yeah, I guess I've done it right. I'm glad I saw that out then, because I could have just left here and be done with it.
You might want to focus on the valuable salvage. You'll break your back carrying worthless scrap.
No, all this is good stuff, Deacon. Trust me. Trust me, bro. I mean, I can actually say that, but you, on the other hand, I wouldn't trust you as far as I could throw you. I feel like we're done here now.
I'm ready for him.
Oh, there's another one.
You know, you're really good at this. Too good.
Yeah, I'm a synth. Oh, that red thing is floating there. I'm disappointed there's not a teddy bear sat on that toilet smoking a cigar. I've become accustomed to seeing that every time I go into a bathroom. Sunshine Tidings Co-op. There's 17 people there now and 7 beds. Have I forgot to turn off a Reddit beacon? Yeah, I'm not liking that. I think I might have made a boo-boo there. Let's go fix that. Grey Garden. Don't know what's wrong with Grey Garden. Yeah, we'll return to Desdemona, but first, let's go to that settlement. Right, at least with 17 people, there's a lot of people here, enough people that we can get stuff done. So,
sometimes when we're knee deep in the fight, you can forget.
First thing, Let's send someone to be a... You there. You look like you could do some supply runs for me. So if I send you to do a supply run to... let's go to... Where is it? Oh no, I don't want to send you. I want to do a supply run. Yeah, oh, is this right? Yeah. Why can't I send you to Sanctuary? Red Rocket truck stop. Assign supply line to Red Rocket. Is that because I've already got someone running a supply line to Sanctuary? Yeah, weird. That should give me now access to... Let's get that turned off. That should give me access to all the stuff. So now I can start building. Let's start off with... Because we've got some Brahmin. Brahmin feed trough. I'm just going to put stuff anywhere for now. Yep. You get yourself over there, sonny boy. Right, where's the food here? What can I build? What have I got? Mutt fruit. Mutt fruit. Corn and carrots, is that it? Let's get some taters down. Right, who wants to be assigned to food?
Okay.
9, is that right? Have I got 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9. I'm going to need some more, really, aren't I? I will sort all this out eventually, but for now, I'm just going to place it all. How much is that? You there, assigned to food.
Got it.
17. Right, I can get a couple more down. A few more carrots. There we go, that should be 18. Yep, 18, right. 18 food seems good enough. Do I need 2 Brahmin trays because I've got 2 Brahmin, or is 1 enough? Right, next thing. Let's get some beds. I'm going to dump some of these in the houses. I like how you just sat there with a ghoul on this table. There is a mod for that I need to download that I've seen a few mention. I think it's to scrap anything or scrap it. Scrap this Commonwealth. It allows you to remove the dead bodies around this settlement, which I definitely want. Well, we already got beds. Yeah, scrap these. Yeah, so weird how you can't remove this. Like, why? I'm gonna go with... Let's go with the smaller ones, actually, because we need to get more in. Right, we need one more. I could have sent some of these settlers elsewhere, but I think we'll just... I'm happy for them to all be here. There we go, we've got enough beds now. Right, next thing, greater water supply. So, let's go with a powered generator. Let's get this bad boy going. Get rid of these. Oh, I remember this, it floats in the air if you put it here. Let's get more water. Water purifier industrial. So I need to go actually in water. I bet it does, doesn't it? Yeah, we're gonna have to just fit these for now. Place them here. 20 water, 38 food. Let's get some more defences on the go. I don't like how that's like floating in the air. I shouldn't have deleted. I shouldn't have disabled that mod. Could have fixed it all now. Who's not assigned? You. Right, let's get another one on this side of town. You there, you can be on scavenging.
Okay.
What have we got going on here? Who isn't assigned still? Vocational overview. So we've got 3 on farming, 1 on scavenging, 2 on guards. Oh, I've got 2 on caravans. Must have already assigned someone. Maybe that's why I couldn't see the... what's it called? Sanctuary. Maybe I didn't need to assign another person because those are already linked up. I might have just wasted someone there, but... Right, so I've got 7 people who I can assign to stores and things when I can finally spend some time at this settlement. Right, last thing. We need some more defences, so we don't get attacked that often here. Just plonk them around anywhere. $36. $44. That'll do. It's high enough at least. Alright, that should at least stop the happiness from going down. Let's go off and do what we need to do.
Yeah?
Which is talk to Desdemona.
Half of you know this already, but something so big, I can't ask people to keep it secret any longer. The rumor is true. One of our agents has made it inside the Institute.
Is this what Tinker Tom was working on?
Yes, Tom's work is related, but the device and the assembly was the Wanderer's doing. After the device was assembled, he made it inside the Institute, and then back out.
Where is the Institute?
We're not sure exactly. Best guess is that it's somewhere under the old CIT. But they've been using a teleportation device to get in and out, so it could be anywhere.
What did he find out?
I know you all have questions, but I've said everything I'm going to. But know this, the ops you're planning and running now are the most important of our lives. We have a chance at rescuing more synths than we ever dreamed of. So get it done.
Everyone's all, you've
Tinker
been
Tom's
hitting the
cooking up
Kims
something.
way too
I
hard.
hope it goes better
But I
than
got
last
my
time.
eyes open.
Excellent work. On our
Too many
side,
people
we've gone
talking
through the
here.
report. It was extraordinary. So many pieces of the puzzle clicked into place. Our final analysis indicates the Institute is far more formidable than we ever feared or imagined. If we stage a mass breakout, Patriot's 13 synths will undoubtedly be the last we ever save. Instead, we use this one chance to rescue all the synths. Every last one of them.
Wow, and that is a bold plan.
That's a bold plan.
We can't waste this opportunity. The Institute will never let their slaves go without a fight. So the heart of our problem is manpower. Even if we call in all our agents, and we will, we won't be able to hold our own against the Institute for long. Talk with C-114. If the synths down there want freedom, they must fight and risk their lives to earn it.
Okay, yeah. Is that enough?
Even with synth allies, is that enough to fight the Institute?
The synths greatly outnumber the scientists. If enough of them rebel, the chaos would be unprecedented. Then we use that turmoil to evacuate everyone we can. It will work, because it must. As much as we owe Patriot, we can't be certain how committed he is. If he learns we're willing to kill to free synths, he may not have the stomach for it. So get what you need from him and then cut him loose. Good luck. We're all with you.
Right, okay. Give password to Liam Binet. Rendezvous with Z114. So we need to head back inside the Institute to do that. Wow, exciting stuff.
Sorry, Tinker Tom's got
I'm
me
going to end this
doing
episode
something.
here, and we'll pick that up in the next episode. So yeah, really excited to actually do that. Yeah, I feel like I've learnt loads in this episode. I mean, starting off with finding out that this douchebag over here isn't actually a synth and he had my pants down. But then yeah, going into the Institute, man, wow. Our son is now older than we are, if he is who he says he is. So yeah, the Institute. Yeah, I don't really know what to say, to be honest. So yeah, we'll I'm going to pick that up in the next episode. So I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed playing it. I am Mike the Gaming Dad, and I'll see you very soon in the next episode.